Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to my instant match reaction to Brentford 1, Everton 1. Everton share the points in a game that we really didn't deserve a point from, to be honest. We were leading for a long time, but we let a very sloppy goal in near the end, and it's cost us the first win of the season. But it was a first win of the season that we wouldn't have deserved. We don't really deserve even the point. It wasn't a terrible performance, but they were just better than us, and it's horrible to watch every team we play against be better than us. We just lack a few pieces in the puzzle. It looks a bit better than last year. We're holding the ball a bit better, knocking it round a little bit better, but we just don't have the finishes up top. We don't have the focal points. Anthony Gordon got Everton's goal from a ball over the top from Connor Cody. Took it well on his left foot. A really good finish. Not a lot else going forward. Damari Gray spanned a really good chance to make it 2-0. And that was about it as far as clear-cut chances were concerned for Everton. Brentford absolutely peppered the goal at the other end. We could have conceded 5 or 6 here, to be honest with you. I mean, we defended okay, but we still allowed Brentford many a shot on target. They hit the post or the bar 3 times before they scored. And then the goal we conceded was pathetic. It just marred a generally decent performance at the back in terms of shutting them out. It's cost us another clean sheet. It's a easy corner to defend. The flick on at the front post and the whole defence went to sleep, stood still, allowed a player with a one-on-one with Pickford and just tapped it in. It's ridiculous. Defensively, we need to be much better than this, and we have generally been a bit more solid this season. We don't look as much of a pushover, but we're still making these stupid mistakes. Yeah, performance-wise, there were some good ones. Anana and Iwobi were all right. Iwobi was a suspect, one of the many suspects for that equalising goal, but beyond that was decent. Anana was decent. Gordon did really well. Obviously got the goal. Mikalenko was decent. Patterson again, like hit and miss. But as you'd expect from a young lad, Tarkowski and Cozy were a bit up and down in this game. Everybody was a bit up and down, but Brentford were better than us. Let's be quite fully honest. And it's sad to say that because it feels like every team we come up against look better than us at the moment. It's pretty painful. The football's slightly better, like I say, than last season, but there's still so much left to be desired. We need a striker. Mopey's come in, of course, up top, but whether he's the focal point we need, I don't think so. We need another proper hold-up player who's going to help out our attacks. We need someone who's going to finish as well, because we haven't dominated the game. We were dominated here today, but it could easily have been 2-0 if Gray took his chance properly. And we need players who are going to, if it happens to be that the half chance falls to them, the one-on-one chance falls to them, I want to see a player up top who I feel confident is going to finish that off. I don't see that in Gray. And despite the goal, I don't really see it in Gordon. I don't see it in... McNeil's got a lot of technical ability, but he's not going to be the type of player you find in a one-on-one situation. I think Rondon, enough said, I think he isn't going to cut the mustard at this level. Not at this stage in his career anyway. We need another striker in, not just Mopey. Somebody else needs to come in and help out up top because we're really short on goals. Team-wise, we generally look a bit more solid. We look like we can handle the opposition a bit better than we were last year. We look a bit more snide as well. We seem to be trying to play nasty a bit more, which is good to see because we were a push over last season. But just not enough in edge. There really isn't, and that needs to be addressed dramatically. We've only got 5 days left of this window. Well, obviously Mopey's come in yesterday, but we need more. There needs to be a lot more, and if not, we're going to be in some serious trouble this season. This is now, this is the 4th game of the season. 2 points out of a possible 12 is nowhere near good enough. Even at this early stage, we needed to have picked up more points. We've got Leeds up next, and then the Derby, and the Derby, enough said, would come off the back. I think Liverpool just won 9-0, so it's not beyond the realms of possibility that you could give us a plastering like that. I don't think it'll be a 9-0, but it might not be far off if we look as toothless as we were, and that always gives the opponent confidence. That's what concerns me about being this toothless up front. Is no matter how solid you are at the back, the opponents are always going to continue to grow in confidence over the course of a game if you don't give them something to think about. And we need to start giving teams something to think about at the other end of the field, and maybe then we'll start like getting a bit more luck on our side. Luck was on our side generally today, to be honest. I think we were very lucky not to concede goals, and the only one goal, like, he could not have possibly missed the goal we conceded. It was that pathetic how poor the defending was from the corner kick. But a point away isn't bad. I'd have liked more, but it's really the home games we should be winning. Should really be beating Nottingham Forest last week. That should have been the first win. This one, again, it should have been for long periods. We really rolled our luck and it just ran out near the end, and we didn't deserve a win, and we didn't really deserve the point that we've just taken. So maybe we just take the positives from this and hope by the time we play Leeds or Liverpool's just a bit of a write-off at this stage, I think. But it's going to be that there's going to be some personnel there at least that'll be able to make us more of a threat to other teams, because we're just not a threat as much as we're more solid and harder to beat. We're still not a threat to the opposition, not enough anyway. We need to get those attacking reinforcements in before the deadline. It's absolutely imperative. Whether Gordon might go, Gordon might stay, we don't know, but we need reinforcements up top without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, so I'm going to leave it at that. Just basically Everton are toothless at the moment up top, and we need more going forward. The rest of the team seems a little bit better, but it's not going to be enough to keep us out of trouble unless we get the personnel in who can score us some goals, because we just don't have enough in the tank at the moment up top. So yeah, over to Kevin Tellwell and the recruitment team. Get some blooming players in now. We've got, well, let's say 5 days. We're nearing the end of the fifth to last day, so we've got what, 96 hours, a little more than that, to get some players in. So track on. Absolutely, got to get your head down and get some signings done now, because this team isn't going to keep us out of trouble for the duration of the season if we keep it as it is. So yeah, all eyes turn to the transfer window now, and then it's Leeds up next. Another difficult away game, so hopefully some players in by then. There you have it, guys. Brentford won, Everton won. Let us know your opinions. Drop us a comment, give us a like and a subscribe as well for more content. Loads more to come in the coming days, that's for sure. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching on the Toffee Blues.